Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Explore Literature. I am here to discuss the topic Anglo-Saxon period. So today I am here to going the brief introduction, the brief background of Anglo-Saxon period कि हमारे पास Anglo-Saxon period क्या है basically और ये हमारे पास किस तरह आई. So I am going to discuss all these things in my video. Okay. So the first thing that I am going to talk about is the background of the Anglo-Saxon period. Okay. So the first point is that England was known as Great Britain. Okay. तो हमारे पास जो इंग्लैंड का नाम था ड्यूरिंग द एंग्लो सैक्सन पीरियड ये हमारे पास था ग्रेट ब्रिटेन. Why it was called Great Britain? Because it was comprised of the whole England, Wales and Scotland. So हमारे पास consist था of England, Wales and Scotland. So that why it was known as Great Britain. And before Anglo-Saxon period, the Great Britain was ruled by the Roman Empire. हमारे पास Romans थे, they were ruling the England before the Anglo-Saxon tribes they conquered the Great Britain. Okay. Then the Britishers adopted Roman customs, norms and religion. Okay. So as we all know that कि हमारे पास जब कोई country subjugate करती है they take control of the country, so automatically the country that which is under control, which is subjugated and which is suppressed, so the people of that country automatically adopt the customs, norms, religion, laws, education, language, almost each and everything of that country, maybe either forcefully or willingly to adjust with the environment. So same was the case with the Great Britain, with the natives of the Great Britain. So when the Roman were ruling the Great Britain, so हमारे पास जो ब्रिटिशर्स थे उन्होंने अडॉप्ट किया उनके कस्टम्स को, उनके नॉर्म्स को, उनके रिलीजन को. ओके. So हमारे पास during that time when Romans were ruling the England, they also made some advancement in Great Britain, like they built many roads, towns, bathhouses and buildings. And हमारे पास trade था and industries, they were flourished under the Romans rule. But what they did, हमारे पास जो Britishers थे, जो हमारे पास वहाँ के natives थे, they took them as their slaves. उनको as slaves रखा गया, but they also did some advanced works in British, like they built buildings in new designs. So उन्होंने तरक्याती कामों के साथ साथ क्या किया, they did not civilize, they did not educated the Britishers, rather they took them as their slaves. Okay, so as I told you before that the Great Britain was comprised of England, Wales and Scotland. So it was such a huge kingdom. So what the Romans did in order to rule it better way, so they divided the Great Britain into two provinces. One was known as South and the other was as North. Okay, so the South was known as Britannia Superior, Britannia, Britannia Superior, and the North was known as Britannia Inferior. Okay, then we have the time period. Okay, the time period of the Anglo-Saxon is from 450 to 1050. Okay, the Anglo-Saxon were Germanic tribes. ये हमारे पास Germanic tribes थे and they were named as Angles. It is pronounced as Angles, Saxons and Jute. They were three tribes, Angles, Saxon and Jute, and उनको हमारे पास collectively कहा जाता था Anglo-Saxon. Anglo-Saxon उनको क्यों कहा जाता था? There were three tribes. ये मैं आगे क्लियर कर दूंगी. ओके, Anglo-Saxon. अच्छा, ओके, क्या हुआ कि हमारे पास in the 4th century the Anglo-Saxon tribes they tried to defeat Romans, and they attacked the Roman soldiers और उनको अटैक किया गया. So what did the Roman king did? वो हमारे पास जो रोमन किंग था उस टाइम उसका नाम हमारे पास था होनोरियस, HONORIUS. So Honorius उन्होंने क्या किया, told the people of the Britain that they had no longer connection to they had no longer any connection to the Rome, and that they should defend themselves, कि उनको ट्रेन नहीं किया जाएगा और उनसे जो है अपना जो कनेक्शन था वो ख़त्म किया गया. Why? Because they tried to attack them. But what happened? Because they were untrained, they was not trained that much like that of Romans, so they were defeated by the Romans. Okay, so what happened in the 5th century? At the beginning of the 5th century, Romans left the Great Britain. They left the Great Britain at the hands of the Anglo-Saxon tribes. But what they did, they had not trained Britishers to defend themselves. The Britishers did not know how to defend, how to fight for themselves. Okay, हमारे पास जो एंग्लो सेक्सन थे, they were tribes for they were tribes, and they were a mixture of people from different areas, from different territory, from different regions. They were from Germany, from Denmark, and from Netherlands. Okay, among them, जो Angles and Saxon tribes they were the largest. So that's why the Anglo-Saxon it was known as Anglo-Saxon. Anglo from Angles and Saxon from Saxon. इस वजह से हमारे पास जो ये दो tribes थे they were the largest, और इस time period को या इस era को इन दो tribes के नाम पर जाना जाता है. एंड पर इन तीनों में हमारे पास जो एंगल्स था इट वॉज द लार्जेस्ट ऑफ ऑल. ओके, नाउ कम टूवर्ड्स द एवल्यूएशन ऑफ द वर्ड इंग्लैंड. के हमारे पास जो है पहले हमारे पास ग्रेट ब्रिटेन था, एंड देन वी हैव एंग्लो सैक्सन. सो हाउ द वर्ड इंग्लैंड कैम. ओके, the Angles was the largest of all, as I told you before. So हमारे पास जब the Anglo-Saxon tribes, they took control of England when in the 5th century the Romans left. So England was at the hands of Anglo and Saxon tribes. So their new homes were named as England. इसको इंग्लैंड कहा जाने लगा जब हमारे पास जो रोमन्स है वो चले गए. देन इंग्लैंड को हमारे पास इंग्लैंड कहा जाने लगा on the basis of Angles tribe. Okay, then with the passage of time and with the gradual changes it became England. इसको इंग्लैंड कहा जाने लगा. ये हमारे पास इसका सेकंड नाम इसको यही दिया गया इंग्लैंड, और फिर हमारे पास फाइनली इट बिकेम इंग्लैंड. So that we have right now in the present age also. So that was a brief background of the Anglo-Saxon period कि हमारे पास Anglo-Saxon period किस तरह start हुआ, and before the Anglo-Saxon period हमारे पास England पे कौन rule कर रहा था, and what was the name of England. So that was all about today video. Please अगर आपको मेरी वीडियो पसंद आ गई हो subscribe my channel and like my video. Thank you so much, and I will give more information about the Anglo-Saxon period. So watch my next video on this topic.